Fast forward, any come or channel is a channel, so I'm saying how CAGH Politics Avenue. Political stories are trending because making headlines. And the Jim Brady be Akroma, or need him young Braxim say, and the AD can you message with you subscribe to the channel. His notification bell, share now for friends to answer into NKB. Name more writing Simo on the political highway. So Paul Adam Orchard, I saw you in a year queen. Now, free say ye in free a year, police custody, to me about one thing. Edde da Akuffo bi ase omo a omutimi eboa no ema utimi emiti mefa ne se omumante pressure ema eye aban no ema aban no enso ede ahomtie eyi ni free eye police custody no oba ye gode aseda ede ma wo mu na we sei na Otumfour nana meto so na sorry o sei tutu the second eye asante hinini akopim oboni ding se nana o so ka ho bi obo wipe pa nyasam goto a utimi ema ye me free me fancy cells so course akodo a ebae ni nyina nana na won so o ka ho the winner Kevin Taylor me no ka say wotimi asusuja edi egu eye menhia eye echima enyasam goto akwa na o kire se nana susu ampa abranche no sikasema faninsa se keta hye ene proye enti susu ampa se o frey se yenyin free police custody ya then mean say any keta ne proye no nana onso asue ye no onso ibi efa nsema kodo bibri na eye Kevin Taylor editu bia Mr. say yembo nwura na so ye yehwe ne yeko ani de ba mda sese wajemre e wa say
okan ya go ka kire se uba menhia impenifu omudi menhia nim omo na omode pressure pa eto system ne so a emaye yi no free ho even though no abokro no the senior leadership or see the senior officials you can say senior that means untumi yi Otumfour mfrim sabi o mampon hine wumom nipa bi o hye na nan bia no untumi yi ni mfrim untumi yi eyeden akomu hine mfrim untumi yi bantama hine mfrim untumi yi dwaben hine mfrim untumi yi eyeden bekwa hine. These are senior members omo menhia na imre bi abayo bi kasatia Otumfour ema sampenifo no tena ase se eye abayo na no etia Otumfour into omo twe nase. So senior members will be including Otumfour because you cannot tell me say senior members in menhia without including Otumfour. No. Into Poladomotri in his statement, say even though Wabo Ghana Chrono, where we are Ghana, he is a thief, he's a criminal under investigations, no. Omo no, emani free jail, ebetene fie free no, Otumfour na hemfwa, omo de menhia palace. Hey, this is not a joke. This is not a joke, and this is an indictment on Otumfour said to menhia palace. Right now, we know. Paul Adomochame atiasie say ye tia kromfo wo Ghana per Paul Adomochi statement no ye menhia ne emu pedifo and a tamphone emma aban pressure say omunja kromfo. This is a very serious statement. Per his own statement, Opeso Kachre say, Wamati say, Mensiana Nessi Suo, Eko Edia Katashe, Mensiana Suo, Eko no Kure, Otumfour said to two, Nakachi, you wouldn't say a crojia, yen to me for chrono, and for no, and the Poladomoch TV so I catch the Ghana for you and say, Me bo Ghana chrono, me ria Ghana sika, I was a emrani midino, Otumfour a mensia senior officials. You cannot mention senior officials who menhia abra onfa menana Otumfour said to tunka. So as we speak today, the fight against corruption is very difficult. So Poladomotri face prosecution na ye menhia. And is it only Poladomotri ye kan wasem? Ebia there are other people omo mekan ya ye nim se menhia mpo hye chire. Now, if menhia wants to prove to us, say, it is not a palace that protects and defends criminals, sir. We need menhia to disassociate itself from this criminal. Because a menhia to man, yes, sir. Then from today, no, we will see Otumfour say to menhia, say, a palace that is there to protect criminals who steal from the taxpayer. That is my worry. Because if we don't check this, if the right things are not done, if menhia does not come out to disassociate itself from this statement from a Paul Adomotri, say, oh no, ebeji aban adwuma ebu aban fa so he's under investigations yachi no se menhia mba abontra meka se enye ye ne ene e ka kire a special prosecutor ye the pressure egu system no so then it means menhia from today we will see menhia palace Otumfour said to and then senior officials of menhia say they are making the fight against corruption very difficult for us, and that when we talk about corruption menhia. And this is not a joke. Say society political criminality, then it brings down the integrity and credibility of a palace like Menhia Palace.
Received to my pastors, Pastor Otabel, Rosemary said he called, and you were very worried. And then to the chiefs, Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menhia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do it. Received to my pastors, Pastor Otabel, Rosemary said he called, and you were very worried. And then to the chiefs,
the part of the statement that is more dangerous, and they say the senior officials of Menhia Palace who insisted. You see, so one can say the senior officials of Menhia Palace who put pressure on the system, or say they put pressure and insisted. Asana Polademo Chirikano, it will go a long way to affect Menhia. Because on record, right now we know, say, a political fugitive, criminal, a political ex-convict like Paul Adomoche, a political criminal like Paul Adomoche, Ghana history, original TV so can say he's being protected by Menhia. So I was summarizing the Paul Adomoche here now. Intende, or he biti baby, or he biti baby, or can say chiakai. It Menhia na debi sorry Menhia no. Juma Menhia dini. That is what people are going to say. It will bring down that respect. Say or he biti baby, or can say chiakai. It Menhia na yakano. Sana de no mo ye enye. De omoti Menhia enye. This is from Paul Adomoche nenuma sem. Or say the senior officials of Menhia who put pressure on the system and insisted. Hey, we are not joking here. This is not supposed to be a joke. This is basically an indictment on Menhia Palace. Ama Palace now looking like a criminal entity. I'm telling you. And the way I respect Otumfour and him for Bohoro, I expect them to come out and disassociate themselves from this criminal. Because a Sardine and Sia, then anyone can sit anywhere else and say Menhia Kromfo Neguo. And I can tell you, it is something that some people will take advantage of and say. Because the Menhia to Mama Bontene and Kase, we are not part of what he's saying. We don't know anything about what he's saying. And Menhia did not put pressure on the system. Then people right now will think, say, the work of Menhia is to protect criminals like Paul Adomoche. And so Santini, I don't care. So the issue here is the Paul Adomoche no. Or China Bejra baby can say, Otumfour na me beka say Kromfo na no. Yeah. Me say, ubetuma Jimanu Esibone, nana de onim de America no. Me say ubetuma bo ho samra hene. Ubetum de Asante ahwa ho. Ubejira bedwom abo din sam ya Santini. O meka say we are Santini inti mo enemo hene no ena mo protect Akromfo. Until we need Menhia to come and disassociate itself from this statement, because it will go a long way to destroy Asanteman. It will destroy Otumfour. Because that statement, if Menhia does not come out to disassociate itself, I can sit here, somebody can sit somewhere else and say, Menhia, every single official there, including Otumfour, is are people who protect criminals. And then you person corruption. Then you person corruption. And you person katasheshe na ahemfo tete ahemfie na omo ma system na pressure. Say yenim se Paul Adomoche abokro no, yenim se oyewi, yenim se aban sika na wafa, na enso munja no. How can we allow this to happen? Until Menhia, any the senior officials of Menhia come out to tell us, say, dear Paul Kaino, omuni moshe no, we will see Menhia Asanteman ahemfo mu woman say they are the ones making the fight against corruption difficult. And I know Otumfour said to Kadebia or say pania kura etu kejetia ote. So I know Otumfour knows about this. He has heard it. He has seen the video. Into say Otumfour take action. Say Menshia take action. Then it means that Otumfour is endorsing. When we sit here and say Menshia a corrupter, Otumfour should not be angry. I'm going to state this again. Otumfour pin anapanya tokejetia ote. Sa video ya Polademo cheti eye no Otumfour ehu. Menshia penyini bi ehu. Say Otumfour ne Menshia refuses say ba out abe disassociate omo every statement we are. Then we also have the right to say Menshia is corrupt and nobody should see Menshia as a palace whereby they can protect our nation. They can help us fight corruption. And this is something that has to be done now. Into say Yehusa action now, then obviously, then it means directly Otumfour catcher say yes, that is what they do at Menshia. Paul did not mince words. These are his own words.
Received to my pastors, Pastor Otabel. Rosemary said he called, and you were very worried. And then to the chiefs, Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menshia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll say Jusumai Hene, Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menshia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do it. Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menshia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do it. Received to my pastors, Pastor Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menshia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do it. Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Menshia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adomoche. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do
it. This is where we are as a nation. And ahemfo akese per Paul Adomoche statement and then the obi bokro no a na omosha himfie insist e the pressure to system so say yenyi omo baby ayedudie. This is where we are. You might not like me. I don't care about how you feel. I'm making you know the truth. Me ma hu no kra no, I'm making you know the truth. It's not you not liking me and I got to TikTok edi my time the best sama adwene. I'm telling Ghana for no kra no. Si yase pese change asanteman ye pagya Otumfour ye kasa na obi aye dindia and ye enka ncha asanteman na Otumfour say omo ntwi omo hu mfiri sa akro no kasa we hu evi se Menshia ene ahemfo akase omo Menshia entumi ama abontene antwe omo hu mfiri a ene sebio obi bese ye wi na nka no na sebio de ote na nka na so ka ho because panyini ntie entena fie ema na nka de enye de mo anam de baaye. This is an advice to all of us. Say a person, yo, woman, she say it's a sacred place. And the moment Menshia kasa, and as a Menshia, yasa obuona, yana nanum de atu abedru na, and the Menshia kasa, na Menshia emra bontin meka se dabi, the Paul kind of bois. Now, dear yana say, Paul Adomoche kwasi ampenyi besa ko ahimfie, ewa santimemu. Na ohini bi ewa santimemu agye no o me de hye na mo saa ahemfo no ade akyi a omo se yatena se yebedi asem ma set kromfo free ma insist e put pressure on the system asset kromfo free obi a we millions of cedis every Ghana for ho ade akyi a mo saa ahemfo ejuso hene insuta hene kwamo hene jaache hene mo ahemfo amaka Otumfour ahemfo mpenifo including Otumfour inti ade achia mo betena Menshia samudi asemana. I am asking a simple question. Ade achia Menshia betena se odi asem and what credibility na Menshia wa odi asem if you say Menshia from Paul Adomoche's statement Menshia na the pressure to system ne so Otumfour and the senior officials and the pressure to system ne so insist say ono Paul Adomoche kromfo no yen know Paul Adomoche is a political criminal. Mensa Otabel mesema kana asem or one of the most despicable human beings in Ghana. Mensa Otabel nti na ekwe suma no sede ende obewu ato esien. Mensa Otabel ne bɔne ɛna ato asien etua ho ka mensa Otabel ya ɔhyehyɛ curtains nam Ghana ne bɔne nti na ato asien ewu and mensa Otabel will carry the blood of ato asien till he dies because of the crime they committed running the bank. Because of politics some people were sidelined. Mensa Otabel can never walk away from the blood of Ato Essien. If Ato Essien dies today, it's the fault of Mensa Otabel and his group of people who were on the board. Because Boni Omudini, the young man. No? I'm not saying the young man was not part of it. Mensa Otabel and the young men, they all took part in this crime. Why were they selective in who to jail? And who was the person who jailed Ato Essien? For the same judge. It's immediate make catch mensia with all due respect. Say mensia pese de sa buo ne ma no. Mensia pese on pese Ghana benya ne kasetia. Otumfour pese Ghana mbebunu embayewa embabawa Ghana mpenifo obia ebenya mensia kasetia mensia ntwe ne ho mfiri krono wemu because you see from what Paul Addo is saying no krono no boy no mensia is associated with the crime. And I don't want Otumfour na hinia way be associated with a political crime. Never. And it's not make us say, with all due respect to Otumfour, with all due respect to the leadership of Mensia, a statement should be released. Someone refuses somebody releases statement, and then it means say a yampa. The Paul Addo can say Mensia and Emma the fight against corruption heading. It is Mensia that is protecting political criminals. It is Otumfour said to and his leadership. They are the ones behind criminals duping this nation. We need clarification on this matter. We need Mensia. We need Asofwa. Yabubo Mudingina. We need all these people to come out and clear their names. It is very, very simple. Paul Addo is a thief. He is a political criminal. Baby Paul Addo no say this guy on this planet, he's a political criminal. He's a thief. He's a filthy, dirty drug peddler. Or ye area with the Ghana sika. And I kept telling Zoom Lion, any Metro TV, and yet I'm board and they say, Paul Addo is under criminal investigation. Why do you want him to stay on Metro TV? Then it means say the owner and the board, you people are involved in criminality. And Zoom Lion is a very respectable man. Me penasem, me respect no. He has contributed to the development of this nation. I will never stand anywhere to disrespect Zoom Lion. But if Zoom Lion and the board of Metro TV company ni omodia esa kasa Paul Addo chinko jina TV so Zoom Lion or your Pentecost penyini. Zoom Lion or your Pentecost penyini. Zoom Lion has always stood up against corruption. Zoom Lion has always lived a life majority of Ghanaians respect. So Zoom Lion but just a Pentecost ni papa or kind of cray. Now the board members of Metro TV say, and they all want us to fight corruption. Paul Addo is not supposed to be given any room to stand on Metro TV because he's under criminal investigation. He's under criminal investigation. The guy is a thief, potential criminal. He's under investigation. Why do you allow him to stand on your TV? This fool who goes around raping girls, raping ladies, going around and fooling. He is able to even bring women, dirty women, filthy, dirty girls into Metro TV, Pentecost TV station.
Again today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal is. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group. Again today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal is. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner.
You're no horny old girlfriend.
Okay. This looks good. Me too, sorry.
And Croydon, South.
Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
So, Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
So, Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
So, Beeilung, Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
Yes, first what to anybody dino. Ne banner da na so and a two need. Messenger sa picture na mo. Me one say pictures here we show mum yam na me say na mum kwase asema Paul can and rano and na ama me maba out because my board my send you Akoma no ba Paul wonim bibi and then me pese me krama wo ti ase say me Joyce I would name me say me ya maame say wa maame no wo beji me di say ni America na ye no kren Paul me de antoansuo ni ama say ma ye audio na bro say so we say maame say why your family friend na wone ne ndada wone maame say why your family friend wone ne ndada nya wo hwe no your family friend Paul say your family friend am padia wo ho totroto say audio no my friend ma wo abetie na say nya your family friend na we koje ni kunu ni nua ba wa force ne nada for no ne twempa since 2020 I was started sad there no Paul me di antoansuo ni ama me di techi my friend me di aguna akwaman nsuo Paul me di bowdua say wona me ba ma me say wada would date no over since 2020 na wo be job platform so abeka kire ye say or your family member Paul Labadi Beach Hotel na munko bisa say why na Labadi Beach Hotel only mo ne maame say wa first what to.
So viewers, you remember that I'm addressing this matter because I read the text messages and the comments underneath it, and I was completely surprised. So I decided to address it. I think you remember this photograph, viewers. I think you remember this photograph. Last year, I was invited by these two gentlemen that you see here to Oktoberfest in Germany. This is the video. Show them the video.
Nti we ansama horo timi course wo channel no so mamna se oje mre wo hara sene so bo ade ndia dum bi edum eni nua enhiem na ensan ensom wo kwan sonko so kra channel so mam se ahase GH Politics Avenue.